Good morning, class 5. Good morning to all of you. How are you all? How was your revision worksheet yesterday? Was anything wrong? Who? Okay, okay. Okay, good. Good, everyone. So today, beta, we will start with the new chapter. Good morning. Chapter number 4, solids, liquids, and gases. Open page number 47. Everyone, please open page number 47 of your books. Chapter number 4, solids, liquids, and gases. So there is one term in this chapter around which this chapter runs, that is called as matter. Now what is matter? Anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. What is matter? Anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Mass means weight. Anything that has weight and covering a space or occupying some space, that is known as matter. In the room you are sitting, there is bed over there. Does the bed have weight? Does it occupying any space? So it is a matter. The table chair on which you are sitting, do they have weight? Are they occupying any space? That is a matter. Book has a weight. It is occupying some space. It is a matter. Anything that is around you is a matter. Means anything that is around you, it has mass also. It occupies a space also. So it comes under the category of matter. Clear to all of you? Matter, it has three forms. Matter is categorized into three states. That are the solids, liquids, and gases. So these are the three states of matter. Means matter, it is categorized into three types: solids, liquids, and gases. In this chapter, we are going to read about the three states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases. I am only telling you the overview of solids, liquids, and gases. What are they? Solids are, they have fixed shape, they are hard, and particle arrangement that we will study after later on. Liquids not have fixed shape, not hard. They are not hard. They can flow, and their one property is they can take the shape of the container in which they are poured. take the shape of the container. Gases do not have fixed shape. They can flow. These are the properties of three states of matter. Solids have fixed shape. They are hard. Liquids, they do not have fixed shape. They are not hard. They can flow. They can take the shape of the container in which they are poured. Now gases, they do not have any fixed shape, but they can flow. These are the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. So please now look at page number 47. We are surrounded by a number of things. Some of them are solid, some are liquid, and some are in the gaseous form. Look at the picture. When a glass containing hot water is kept like this, fill in the blanks with suitable answers. Now, beta, we are surrounded by many things. Why? Increase your volume. So we are surrounded by many things that comes under the category of matter. The things can be solid, things can be liquid, they can be in the gaseous form. So there is one picture given on this page. What is that picture? Let's see. There is a glass containing hot water. There is hot water in this glass and it is covered with a plate. On the plate, cubes of ice are lying. Now, there are some questions related to this picture based on these pictures. Let's see. The steam is a dash form of water. From the water, hot water, what is coming out? Steam. Have you seen steam coming out from hot water? Hanji. Now tell me which form of matter is there? Steam. It is gas. First answer is steam is a gaseous form of water. Question number 2. The ice is a dash form of water. Ice, because it is hard and it has a fixed shape. So it is a solid. The ice is dash on the plate due to the dash. Heat is coming. Heat is coming. Due to heat, what will happen to ice? Melting. Melting due to heat. The dash is changing into dash under the plate because of dash. These are the water vapors. Water vapors, they are changing into water droplets due to cooling under the plate. When the vapors they cool, they change into water droplets, means they change into water. Suppose you have a pan of water, you are heating that water, the water it starts boiling and it is covered with the plate. You remove a plate from the pan, after some time what do you see? There are water vapors on the plate, underside of the plate. When you keep that plate on the room temperature it is low as compared to the pan. So due to lower temperature, that water vapors, they will change into water droplets after some time. They will change into water due to cooling. Got it? The same process is over here. These are the water vapors. They are changing into water droplets underside the plate due to cooling. Clear everyone? Cooling कहाँ से हो रही है? Because ice is there on the plate. Due to the ice, the plate is having the cooling effect. Any doubt up to here? Okay. Let us learn more about solids, liquids, and gases. Now we will learn more about these three forms of matter. Particle arrangement in matter. Next topic is particle arrangement in matter. Now what is there in this topic? Matter, it exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gases on the basis of particle arrangement. My voice was not coming to you? Okay. Next is particle arrangement in matter. हाँ जी बेटे, matter it is categorized into three forms: solid, liquid, and gaseous, depending upon the arrangement of particles in matter. जैसे जिस तरह से particles arranged हैं matter में, उसके basis पे ही solid, liquid, gases बने. Matter it is made up of small particles. कोई भी चीज है वो किसी छोटी चीज से बनी होती है. The same thing, matter is made up of small particles. Your beds, chairs, tables, pencil, eraser, sharpener, they are made up of smaller particles. Now, how these particles are arranged in solids, liquids, and gases? Let us see. कैसे कैसे arranged है ये solids, liquids, and gases में? ये देखते हैं. Any substance that has mass and occupies a space is called matter. All matter is made up of very small particles. The way in which these particles are arranged within the matter results in the three different states of matter, known as solid, liquid, and gas. So that I have already told you, कि matter it is made up of smaller particles, and how these particles are arranged in matter, this gives the three forms of matter. Depending upon the particle arrangement, there are three forms of matter that are solid, liquid, and gaseous. Now we will see कि how particles are arranged in solids. कि solids में particles कैसे arrange होते हैं. On the right hand side there are yellow spaces on which something is written. Are you able to see that space? I am reading from there. See what is there? No ma'am, no ma'am, no. What happened? In solids, the particles are tightly packed and so cannot move away from each other. This is why solids generally have a fixed shape. Now in solids, particles, they are very tightly packed. No space among them. So they cannot move here and there because there isn't any space to move. That is why solids, that is why solids have fixed shape. Because particles are very tightly packed, they do not have any space. Yes? Who is speaking? Any problem, Hiten? So this is the particle arrangement in solids. Clear everyone? Particles are very tightly packed. They do not have any space to move, so that is why they have fixed shape. Give me examples of solids. Anyone please speak? Only one student. Huh? Books. Bag. Sugar cube. Ice cubes. Your almirah, pencil, eraser, sharpener. All these are solids. Bed, desk, bag, sofa. So, in these, yes, mobile phone, fan, all these are the solids because they have a fixed shape. Wait, they have a fixed shape and the particles in them, they are very tightly packed. This is the particle arrangement in solids. Next is liquids. Yes. Water, juice is not a solid. Are they solids? In liquids, particles are not as tightly packed as in solids. So they can move and slide over each other. This makes liquids flow and take the shape of the container they are poured into. Next are your liquids. In liquids, particles, they have spaces among them. They are not tightly packed as solids, so they can move here and there. As they have spaces, so they can slide over each other and they can move here and there. So they are not hard. They can flow from one place to another, can take the shape of the container, in which they are poured. जिसमें भी डालोगे जिस कंटेनर में उसी की वो शेप ले लेते हैं. Clear to all of you? Give me an example of liquids. Water, milk. Huh? Syrups. Syrups. You can write syrups. हाँ जी. Milk, water, juice, tea, coffee, ink, all these come under the category of liquids because they can flow. Can you pour water from one container to another? If you pour water in a glass, what will be the shape of the water? Like a glass. If you put water in a bowl, what will be the shape of the water? Like a ball. So the liquids take the shape of the container in which they are poured. जिसमें जैसे कंटेनर में इसको डालोगे उसी की वो शेप ले लेते हैं. Clear to everyone? Because liquid, hydrogen, no, hydrogen is a gas. Liquid hydrogen, वो पूरी लिक्विफाइड नहीं होती बेटे, वो गैस. That is not like a water. Water जैसी नहीं होती. LPG, it is also liquefied gas. Is it a liquid gas? हाँ. Yes. Excused, please. Third is, in gases, the particles are far apart from each other and can move freely. So gases can flow easily and take up all the available space. Third is gases. In gases, particles, they are very far away from each other. they have a lot of space among them, so they can move here and there very easily. They can slide over each other, they can flow from one place to another and take up all the available space. जितनी भी space है वो सारी cover कर लेती हैं gases. Like in cylinder gas is filled, it takes the available space in the cylinder. जो भी available space है वो सारी cover कर लेती है gas. So gases, they can also flow from one place to another because particle arrangement in them is very much loose. They are arranged very apart from each other, so that is why gases, they can flow from one place to another. Which are the examples of gases? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, nitrogen, helium, argon. These are gases that are present in the atmosphere and they can flow from one place to another. Oxygen is available to us. It is present all around us. Means it is covering the whole space. The same way carbon dioxide is there, argon is there, helium is there. So because perfume? No, it is not a gas. Clear particle arrangement? Next topic is change of state. Now what is there? Change of state. So we have read about the three states: solids, liquids, and gases. Now, solids can change into liquids, liquids can change into gases, gases can change into liquids, and liquids can again change into solids. This is called as change of state. Means one state of matter can change into second state. That is called as change of state. Example, I am giving you one example. You have ice. Ice is a which state of matter it is ice? Solid. When you melt ice, what is formed? Water. Water is a liquid. When you heat water, what is formed? That is a gas. When you cool gas, again water is formed. When you cool liquid, again ice is formed. This is called as change of state of matter. Means one state is changing its form to another state. Solid is changing into liquid, liquid is changing into gas, again gas is changing and liquid is changing into solid. Clear to everyone? Matter can change its form from one state to another. For example, when water is heated, it changes into water vapor. When you heat water, it changes into water vapor. And when ice melts, it changes into water. When ice melts, it changes into water. Let's understand these changes in terms of the movements of these tiny particles. Now, how these changes are possible? ये changes होती कैसे हैं? These changes are possible due to the movement of the particles that we have read, उनकी movement कैसे होती है? Some particles they start moving very fast, some they start vibrating very slowly. So depending upon the movement of the particles only, the states they change their form. So that movement of the particles that we will read in the next lecture, it's 5 minutes are left only. It will not be completed. So please read up to here till where we have read. And there is one homework for you. Page number 51. Page number 51, everyone. Let's remember at the bottom of the page, write the correct words next to the correct pictures that show the arrangement of the particles in each of them. There are some words given to you: water, air, table, pen, ink, oxygen. You will write these words in front of the correct picture. Like in water. In water, particles they are mostly black. So write water in front of that. In air, particles are very far away from each other. So write air in front of that picture. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? What I am saying? Any problem in this homework? You can ask me now, but I want homework to be done by everyone. I have heard only one voice. Can you? Who is asking? Iman, where were you when I was telling? Page number 51. Let's remember at the bottom of the page. There are pictures given to you showing the arrangement of particles, and some words are given at the bottom of the pictures. You have to write that words in front of the correct picture. Clear? Let me take attendance. Okay. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Welcome.